Welcome back to Grow Glow Daily. I'm Marisol, and today's topic I want to talk about is this helping you or hindering you in your birthing season? So just over the past week, I could say I kind of felt overwhelmed in my own self, thinking of all the things that I have to do, things that I want to do. And I'm kind of thinking the same thing for anybody else who's in the birthing season, that you'll have that moment where you're running kind of impatient, where you want things right now. You just want to get it over with. You just want to get to the next phase. You just want to just get things done and wish that you had the time to do it all in like one shot. So I wanted to just have a discussion with you guys to just empower you, to give you some encouragement, because I know it's not easy to go through this season when you're carrying something and you want to get it out. And, sometimes you feel as though there's no one there to help you and support you and cheer you on. But needless to say, there are people that will support you, that will cheer you on. You just got to seek them out and get like-minded individuals who are in that same kind of season that you are, or just have same passions and ambitions. So I wrote down a list of some things that, you could think of on your own time, just to really reflect on and see if this is something that's helping or hindering you during this time in your life. So the first one is routine. Is your routine helping you or hindering you? What you do every day when you wake up in the morning to the time you go to bed, if you could reflect on your 24 hours, maybe the last couple 24 hours that you had, if you were to reflect on those, what are some things you could write down that you were able to think about and say, well, this kind of delayed my process. This kind of put me in a bad mood. I spent too much time in this area. Maybe I can improve on my communication with others. I wouldn't have got frustrated. Just think about your routine. How are you living your life? Are you waking up late in the morning, late, early afternoon? Do you even have a routine that helps you get grounded in the morning when you wake up? What is that like? And I know for me that I used to start routines, like start a habit in the morning and say, okay, I'm getting up early this week. I'm going to the gym. And that's what I did. I would get up like 6 o'clock, go to the gym, stretch, eat a nice little breakfast, have time for prayer, set my intentions, do things kind of like my own way that works for me. And then after a couple of weeks, it kind of fades off and I go back into this, oh, I'm kind of tired. Let me sleep a little longer because I didn't go to bed the night before at an appropriate time. So just thinking about your routine, is that helping you or hindering you? What can you do differently in your daily life that can improve upon your mission and where you're going in life and what you want to accomplish? The next one is, if you're focusing too much on the future or focusing too much on the past. And really that provokes a lot of anxiety. Because if you're thinking too far ahead, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm anticipating these things. And I'm starting to get worried and feel overwhelmed. And that's what I did the past week. I started thinking so far ahead, and then the list kept growing in my mind. And I was like, oh my God, I have to do all these things. But then I had to come back to the realization that all these things will get done. It's just little steps. So if I start from today, just focus on what I could do today and not thinking too far ahead, or not thinking behind me, like, oh, the things that I could have done. If I didn't do this, if I didn't do that, then I would have had this done. And that just comes from not being disciplined and structured, which I've been talking about a lot, because that's been my word, discipline and consistency for me, because I thought I couldn't do it. I thought I didn't have it. But God has been working on me to help me develop those skills and those abilities to stay consistent and persistent on things that I start. And I'm just bestowing that to you guys too, because in your birthing season, this is detrimental. Like, this is not detrimental, but this is something that is really needed in order to thrive in this season, in order to get through this. Yes, you're going to have your days where you're just resting and you guys, I got to put my feet up. I got to relax. But then there's some times where you're going to have to get up and get over some hurdles and push through some time to put in some work. To whom much is given, much is required. And that's something you cannot forget. And never despise small beginnings, and never look at your situation and think this is too small. What am I doing? I can't compete with what's out there. So stop looking out there. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing your life, your circumstances, where you are in life to what people have already done, because you don't know how long they've been on that road. You don't know what they've done to get where they are. So you just have to stay in your own lane and focus on where you are, because when we go too far ahead, and we're thinking in the past, it's already been done, then that's going to provoke some anxiety, because now you're out of alignment of yourself in the here and the now and the present. So that's just another food for thought to think about on this season. Is that helping you or hindering you? Thinking too far ahead or thinking too far behind all the time. The next one I was thinking about was waiting for the perfect time. Are you waiting for the perfect time to start? Whatever it is that you're trying to start, whether it's on this health journey, change of lifestyle in health and wellness, whether it's being a better mom or dad or sister or brother or friend, whether you're in school and you're trying to work on things, whether it's discipline and consistency, whatever it is, are you waiting for the perfect time to start? Because that was me. A lot of times I'll be like, oh, I can't do it right now. I had this little bit of a perfectionism, and that would hold me back from doing a lot of things and starting a lot of things, because I'm like, oh, I have to get it right. And then I'll spend so much time on it, and months will go by. If I would have just started months ago, I would have been already in a different phase. So what I've learned is just to start whatever it is. So like, I'm starting my YouTube. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, because I was on YouTube before with a different platform, and this kind of fizzled off and felt like I lost my voice a little bit and didn't have that much confidence. But now being on my own, it's like I had to really like, oh, I'll get it together. I'll do it eventually. I'll start little by little. And it's like, sometimes you just got to pull the Band-Aid off and just do what it is, even if it's not perfect. Yeah, you can see from my videos that there were some glitches. There's certain things that didn't work out, or maybe some of the things I'm saying, or I'm talking a certain way and I could have said this better and I could have clarified that better. But if I nitpick at every single thing that I do, then what is the point? You got to just start and refine as you go along. You'll get better and better and better, because I feel like it's like, whether or not you've done something before, and if you haven't done it for a year or two, or you took a little break and you come back, sometimes you feel like a newborn baby, like you're just starting all over again. You just have to have grace for yourself and compassion for yourself, and give yourself time to redevelop in this new phase in your life and this new season of your life. Reorient yourself to what's new and what's happening right now, and not be so hard on yourself to think that you have to wait for a perfect time, because the perfect time is always right now. And if it doesn't come out perfect the first time, it may never be perfect. But the fact that you're going to keep building on it with each video, with each task, with each time you put in intention on that, whatever it is that you are building, it's going to get better, and you're going to perfect it over time. So just start with what you have and where you are, and kind of block out everything else, because when you start seeing other people's things, you're going to compare yourself. You're going to say, I should be further ahead. I should just quit. Why am I doing this anyway? You don't want to put those other things in your mind. So just block it out. The other thing is impatience. When you have a lack of patience, like, is that helping or hindering you in your birthing season? I would think that that would be a hindrance, to sit around and think like, oh my God, when is this going to happen? And you're looking at the clock, you're looking at the time. And the more you're focusing on, oh, I just want it now, I just want everything to happen now, you're going to miss some steps in the process, because as much as you like to think that this is just for other people, it's not, it's for you too. You can't neglect yourself. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, you don't want to be so full of yourself to think like it's all about me, but it's about you too, because you're the one who's going through the process. You're the one who's touching and doing things and influencing people and helping yourself or whatever it is you're doing, you want to make sure that you're good. You come first, you're a priority, and you have to take care of yourself and take care of your personal needs. So just being patient and waiting on God, just waiting and resting in Him and knowing that everything is going to work out, and just do step by step by step by step by step, daily, 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 grow, glow daily. This is a daily fight. And that's why this channel was named that, because we're going to grow as long as we keep moving. If the only time that anything ever fails or doesn't work out is when you stop setting your intentions and moving forward. When you stop, everything stops. So the fact that you keep going, just know you're getting closer and closer to where you want to be. So I just wanted to come in and talk about that, to have the moment to reflect on your life and the past couple of weeks, on little things that you could do to improve and not go back into your old ways of thinking and your old ways that you perceive things, and so that you don't get trapped in that mental thinking of the cycle that you were in before, so that you don't move forward, so you don't be stuck. We don't want to be stuck. We can't be stuck. The baby can't be stuck. The baby's not going to stay inside of us forever. And you're going to hold it in. Babies eventually have to come out. So just think of that, what you're carrying and what you want for your life. It's inside of you. And the only way it's going to come out is if you set your intentions daily and to work at perfecting that little by little, step by step. So that's all I wanted to leave you with today. It's just some encouraging words. Is don't give up, and write down and journal some things and some ways that you can improve your life daily. All right. I hope that served you well, and thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.